Welcome into the round pen with Aquatos. Today is the beginning of his 4th week of training, and I haven't warmed him up or anything. I just now brought him out of the barn. So I think he's ready for me to go ahead and try to pick up his feet. Since the video you saw last week, I've probably worked on his feet maybe 3 or 4 more times, just doing this, throwing ropes around his legs, and then running the rope up and down his legs like this. I've done this with all of his legs every day, and then pulling on it just a little bit like that, okay? And I've also gotten him where he's pretty good, and again, he's fresh, he just came out. He's pretty good about letting me run my hand down his leg without trying to bite me. In fact, he's pretty much quit biting me. The last time he tried it was 3 or 4 days ago, and he wasn't very serious about it. There we go. And I know I said that all along, that I thought the nipping would go away when he got over being afraid, and it pretty much has. Okay, come down this leg. That's really good, really good. So you can see he's made a lot of progress. And again, this is just about him being afraid. It wasn't so much like, oh, they say, oh, that horse is bad with his feet. Well, yeah, but if a horse is bad with their feet, it's because they're afraid of you picking up their feet. It ain't rocket science, it's just horse training, okay? It's not real complicated. Horses are just afraid. And then there's also the element that if I get him to pick up his foot, he's giving up his flight response. He cannot run away. And his instinct tells him that. So in order for him to trust to pick up that foot, he's got to have a little bit of trust that when he picks it up, he's not going to need to get away in a hurry. Okay, let's pull on this one here. See if I can get him to give a little pressure there. Good. Okay. A little pressure there. So, you know, I kind of started working on this really within about the 2nd or 3rd day that he came in. And just a little bit every day. A little bit every day. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Step that right there. Good. Okay. Now let me do each one of the back legs just to make sure we're okay here. He's usually a little more fussy, kind of kicky with these back legs, but not bad. There we go. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Let's do the back right. Good to give that one. I love that. You see that? You see that big yawn and relaxation while I'm, oh my goodness, you are a superstar, buddy. That is awesome. Okay, so how am I going to start trying to pick up his leg? I'm going to start by using the rope, okay? And I'm going to start on his left side because he's a little more comfortable with me on his left side than he is on the right. So let's see. Toss, let's have you turn around here. And I do have a camera operator today. Thank you, Yvonne, for volunteering. So Yvonne's going to be able to kind of zoom in a little bit and maybe show this a little better. Okay. Could you turn this way just a smudge, buddy? That shoulder. Thank you. All right. Good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up the way I've been doing it, like this. Okay. And then I'm going to pick it up and ask him to bend it like that. Hold it about 3 seconds and set it down. Okay? The goal here is to set it down before he gets scared. Okay? So he held that for about 3 seconds. Let's ask him to do it again. Pick that foot up, bend it this way. Hold it about 4 or 5 seconds. See him starting to go down there and set it down. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually really good for this horse. All right, let's try the other side, other front leg. Go, buddy. Good boy. All right, see that bothered him. He got a little scared there when I put that rope around his leg. There we go. Okay, let's pull it forward. So I'm just building on what he already knows. And he's not quite as good on this side. There. Good boy. Okay. 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 Get out. This dog's not supposed to be in the round pen. I'm going to run him out. Get out. Winston, get out. Go on. Out. 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 Get out. Go on. Go on. My rule is I let the dogs in the arena, but I don't let them in the round pen. By the time my horses are ready to go into the arena, then they can handle that a little additional pressure of the dog being around. But in the round pen, I don't let the dogs in. And he's a pup and he thinks he can get away with it, but he can't. Okay. All right. Okay. Ah, right there. And you see, he nipped at me, but he didn't put much effort into it. Okay, that just means that I didn't prepare him. Okay. Let's prepare him a little more. Let him think about it before I do it. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. All right. All right, no. Okay. And if he keeps doing that, I'll correct him. Okay. All right. So what he's telling me is he's not quite ready for me to pick up this front right foot. Okay. So rather than me getting in a fight with him, I'm going to kind of back off a little bit and see if we can change his mind. Okay. Okay. All right. If you get to a place in the progression of your training where your horse just didn't okay with it, then what you need to do is back up to what they are okay with. Okay? And then maybe you can progress back again today, and maybe you might have to wait a day or two. Okay? So, he was good on the front left. He's not good on the front right. Okay? Okay, not sure if he even wants me back here. Okay, let's do this foot then. Let's see if he's going to be okay with this foot. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Good. So that's interesting, isn't it? He's okay with the rear leg. Let me pick that up. Good boy. And on the rear legs, I'm not going to try to pull it behind him today. Okay? I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. I'm just going to try to get him to pick it up. Let me hold it a second and then set it down. Okay? Pick it up and set it down. Okay? So I'm happy with that. And I'll build on that tomorrow. All right? Let's do the other hind leg and then I'll come back to this front right and see if it's any better. Okay? Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I want him to do that without kicking before I try to put my hand down there. Okay. Good. Okay. Not as good. But okay. So that's interesting. He's better with his front left and his right rear, and not as good with his left rear and his right front. And I have no explanation for that at all. I don't know why that is. That's okay. Okay, so now he's acting a little better on this side. Kind of calmed down a little bit as far as this foot goes. So we'll try it again. And this has always been the one that he was really kind of protective of. This is the one that had the cut. I don't know that that's the reason. But maybe it is. Okay, there we go. Now, let's just see if I can get him to pick it up. Hold it like that. Pet him and set it down. There we go. So, by backing off, doing something else, and then coming back to it, I was able to get it. Set it down. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do. today with his feet. I'll come back tomorrow and work on it some more.